Hi, welcome to the Astron demo. My final year undergraduate project falls under the microservices topic. Microservices is an architectural pattern that develops a single application suite of small services. With the rapid development of microservices pattern have been introduced to find solution for recurring problems. API gateway, service registry, and circuit breaker are some of the most popular microservice pattern used in the industry. I had to develop a framework for the Backends For Frontend pattern for my research project. First of all, let's look at what BFF is. BFF pattern was introduced by Sam Newman in 2015. According to him, BFF is a backend service tightly coupled to a specific user experience. The diagram shows that there could be multiple BFFs in microservice. In simple terms, BFF is a backend service responsible for client-side applications. BFF can fetch data from various endpoints and remove unwanted fields. Authorization and API rate limiting also can perform on the server side. Now let's discuss why BFF should implement in a microservice application. It will help you to minimize data overfishing by removing unwanted JSON fields. Also, it can avoid underfishing by performing multiple API calls and combining them as one endpoint. Finally, the BFF service helps to save clients' bandwidth. When we talk about implementing the BFF service, you might think about GraphQL. GraphQL is the most appropriate solution for implementing BFF. GraphQL is a fully featured framework solution, and most renowned companies have started to use it. But in the research literature review process, the research author could identify some gaps in the GraphQL. It requires queries in client-side applications to fetch data, and almost crucial native HTTP features are also missed in GraphQL. As a solution for the early mentioned gaps, this research project will introduce a fully featured RESTful framework called Astron to implement BFF. The newly built Astron framework won't require queries to fetch data. Developers can enjoy native REST features with the Astron. A fully featured dashboard allows developer to develop and manage BFF service without writing a single line of code. Now let's move to the Astron demo.
Let's take social media example. Most common applications use two API calls to generate this UI. One for the feed service and another API call to comment service. But using BFF service, we can reduce these two API calls into one API call. This is the Astron dashboard. We are going to create new endpoint. We should enter API slug like that. Then we should select appropriate HTTP method. Here we can see get, post, put, delete and fetch methods. For this example, I will continue with get method. This is the Astron API design screen. Here you can configure API to perform multiple fetches and remove unwanted fields. JSON fetch will perform HTTP get call, and JSON remove is responsible for remove unnecessary fields. JSON patch will handle HTTP post, patch and delete methods. For first, we should fetch feed from feed service. Then we should enter feed service URL like that. Merge key is optional field, and for this I will escape using merge key. Then I am going to add another URL for comment service. In this scenario, I will add merge key as comment. Then I will save this endpoint. Here you can see the newly created endpoint. Now let's move to Postman. This is the response from feed service. Here you can see the all fields from the feed service. And this is the response from comment service, which is relevant comments for the post ID 1. And let's move on to the Astron BFF response. Here we may call to our API slug, and you can see the feed service response, and under the comment key you can see comments because we use comments as a merge key.